What a glorious day in Putnam County. We couldn't have had better weather for this year's Start Heart Walk in Putnam County. I want to thank you all for coming from the bottom of my heart. This is truly a great event where we're going to raise some great funds for the American Heart Association to wipe out heart disease and stroke in Putnam County. Please, that's important. It is very important. You can clap. That is important. We're honored today to have with us our state senator, Senator Vinnie Leibel. He's accompanied by George Oros, a legislator from Westchester County who traveled to Putnam County to mark this important day. And at this time, I'd like to turn over the microphone to Senator Leibel to say a few words. Please welcome Vinnie Leibel, our senator.
Thank you. Sheriff Smith, thank you so much. What a tremendous turnout. I don't want to hear anybody complaining about the heat today. We just went through the winter. Somebody said to me, in only a few months we'll be cool again. This feels great. This is an important walk today. This is an important walk because I find it hard to believe that there's any family in this county, this state, or this country that hasn't been touched by heart disease. I know my own family has been. So it is great to see all of you here today. I know we're going to find cures for this. We know that the next generation is going to have an even better and healthier lives, and we're all doing our part by being here today. So thank you for giving of your time, your effort, and your good spirits to be here with all of us today. And I'm going to now turn it back over to our great Sheriff, Don Smith. Thank you, Don.
Thank you, Senator Leibel. Thank you, Vinnie. Now, Pam and Andrea want to make sure that there are certain things that are said here today, so they've given me a script, and I'll be as quick as I can here. First of all, this is about walking to wipe out heart disease and stroke, but it's important today that we raise funds. The valuable funds that are raised today goes toward life-saving research, education, and advocacy efforts. The American Heart Association currently funds more than $30 million of research right here in New York State. And it's committed to continuing to support medical research to wipe out heart disease and stroke, not only in New York, but throughout our nation. The research has allowed loved ones that wouldn't be here today to actually be here today and participate in this walk with all of us. Throughout the crowd, you're going to see red caps. They're worn by our red cap survivors. All survivors of heart disease, stroke, or congenital heart defects should have a red cap, compliments of the American Heart Association. And if there's anyone here in that category that doesn't have a red cap, please come up here today. If you are a survivor, we want to recognize you. Please come to the survivor area and Mended Hearts table. Survivors are the reason that we are here today. Let's all applaud our survivors. Let's give them a big round of applause. You are all an inspiration to us, and you continue to give back to the American Heart Association to help others. And folks, isn't that really the spirit of Putnam County? I believe it is. Let's give a round of applause for Putnam County. A little later on, at the start line, at the Start Heart Walk, we would like all these red caps to gather together to celebrate this great success. I would also like to express our heartfelt thanks to Dr. Jane Sandbank and the Board of Education of Brewster Central School District for giving us this great facility today to have this great heart walk. Let's give them a round of applause as well. We also thank the staff of Brewster Central School for everything they do to make our heart walk a success. As a Putnam Heart Association board member, I would also like to thank all of the board members who worked so hard to support the Heart Association right here in Putnam County. Let's give them a big round of applause, all the board members. And lastly, as the Sheriff of Putnam County, I would like to just give a word of safety. We have deputy sheriffs here, our great deputy sheriffs from the Putnam County Sheriff's Office out on the route. We have members of REACT supporting them. Please follow their instructions for your safety. And as you walk along Farm to Market Road, please stay to the Brewster School side of the cones. We would appreciate that very much. Now, this Heart Walk is the result of a lot of hard work by a lot of people. And one of those people who's worked so hard is a young lady named Donna McGregor, who is the CEO of Putnam Hospital Center. Donna has worked so hard for this Heart Walk, this Start Heart Walk this year, that I would like you to give her a very warm welcome as I turn the microphone over to Donna, our 2009 Start Heart Walk Chairman, Donna McGregor. Donna, on behalf of the board, thank you so much for everything you've done to make this year's Heart Walk a success. God bless you, Donna.
Thank you. Thank you, Sheriff Smith. Thank you to the board of the American Heart Association. It is my pleasure to serve as 2009 Heart Walk Chairperson. As we begin the program today, thank you again to the Brewster High School and the Brewster School District. I'd also like to recognize the volunteers who dedicated their time today, IBEW Local Union 362, RSVP, and the Girl Scouts. Give them a round of applause. I would like to take a moment to introduce our 2009 Inspirational Honorees. Our honorees are local friends and neighbors who agree to share their stories about heart disease and stroke. Their stories compel and inspire us to participate and raise funds for the American Heart Association. Arthur Heller, a heart attack survivor, and Tony Beauty, a heart transplant survivor. Both of these honorees were in their 40s when they were diagnosed with heart disease. Tony had less than 20% of his heart functioning, and Tony was a candidate to receive a heart transplant. In January 2008, Tony received a new heart and a new life. One of Arthur's arteries was blocked 100%, and Arthur had 2 stents implanted to open his blocked artery. Congratulations. Thank you for sharing your stories and being part of the Heart Walk today. It is now my pleasure to introduce John Tully, Deputy County Executive. John?
Thank you to everyone for joining us here today on this beautiful day. Thank you, Senator Lightbell, Sheriff Smith, George Oros from Westchester County, and all the distinguished people for being here today. It's just a great honor that you're out here to help take part in one of the goals of the American Heart Association, and that is bring awareness to this cause. As Deputy County Executive, the wellness of the people of Putnam County is important to County Executive Bondi and myself. In March, Putnam County rolled out the American Heart Association Start Walking program for our employees. The Start Walking program encourages walking for a healthier lifestyle. Walking more and eating well equals living longer. Today, you not only raise money for the American Heart Association, but you can also start a new routine by taking a walk for your own health. We thank you all for being here. We look forward to seeing you again next year. And I want to just say another special thank you to all the Putnam County employees for being out here today and passing it on, and all the community institutions that are here and sharing in this special community event today. On behalf of County Executive Bondi and the employees of Putnam County, thank you all very much.
The Brewster varsity cheerleading team is going to give us a cheer. You ready, guys? Go for it.
L-E-T-S-G-O! Let's go, L-E-T-S-G-O! Let's go!
Woo! Thanks, guys.
Here we go. My next life, I'm going to be a mascot. Here we go.